Once upon a time, in a village nestled between green hills and golden fields, there
highlifeng.com.
lived a woman named Chidinma. She was as skilled as she was beautiful, known for weaving beautiful clothes for both male and female that filled the marketplace with brightness and cheers. Her tailoring skills brought her great respect from the men in her village, but no man ever showed great interest in her. Every morning, men and women would queue in front of her shop just to give her their material to sew. At some point, it became too much for her that she had to hire more hands to help her out in sewing. But despite her accomplishments, there was one thing that weighed heavily on her heart. She longed to find a husband. Chidinma lived with her aging mother, who, like many in the village, believed in the importance of tradition and family. As the season passed, her mother grew increasingly anxious, often reminding Chidinma, Chidinma, you are not getting any younger. When will I see my grandchildren? And as if her mother's word weren't enough, the village women would stop by her shop, each with advice and hints on how to get a perfect husband. Chidinma's heart grew heavy with their words. Though they spoke with kindness, their reminders only deepened her longing. One day, the village was awoken with news. A wise prophet had come to visit. People flocked to him, seeking guidance and blessings. And Chidinma, feeling the weight of her future pressing down on her, decided to visit him as well. Perhaps, she thought, the prophet could lead her to her husband. That day, she closed her shop on time and rushed to see him. She asked him, her voice full of hope, will I ever get a husband? The prophet studied her for a moment, his eyes thoughtful before he spoke with sanctity. Yes, your future husband's name will be Uchenna. The simplicity of his answer comforted her heart. She now hid a small clue to her destiny, and with renewed hope, she prepared her heart for the journey ahead. A few weeks passed, and to her astonishment, Chidinma met not one but five eligible men who bore the
highlifeng.com.
name Uchenna. Each of these men seemed like someone she could see herself with, handsome, kind, with embedding qualities she admired. Chidinma felt her heart both thrilled and perplexed by this twist of fate. How could there be five Uchennas, each of them the kind of man she could imagine spending her life with? As the days went by, Chidinma's thought grew confused. She decided to visit the prophet again, hoping he could help her make sense of the situation. But when she arrived at the village where he was staying, she was met with a tragic news. The prophet had passed away the day before. Heartbroken and at a loss, Chidinma realized that she alone must now decide her future. The responsibility weighed on her, yet she was determined to get a husband. She would spend time with each of the five Uchennas and let her heart guide her to the true one who is supposed to be her husband. Chidinma's journey began with Uchenna the farmer. Early each morning, she accompanied him to his fields, marveling at the way he tended his crops with such care and dedication. Under the warm sun, he showed her how to plant seeds and cultivate the earth. One evening, he surprised her with a simple but heartfelt dinner beneath the stars, sharing his dreams of a perfect and peaceful family life. His devotion to his work and his kind nature touched her heart. Yet, Chidinma sensed something was missing. While she admired Ushena's sincerity, She could not help but feel his world would be too small for her adventurous spirit. The quiet life he offered was lovely, but she yearned for a bit more excitement. Next, she spent time with Uchenna the scholar, who introduced her to beauty of knowledge and ideas. His home was filled with books, and he shared with her story of distant lands and stars above. As they talked deep into the night, he even began teaching her poetry, his voice filling her mind with visions of places she had never been or seen. Chidinma felt intellectually stimulated, yet over time,
High
she
life
sensed
into
an
the core.
emotional distance. His art seemed to belong to the world of ideas rather than to her. She realized that while his intellect was fascinating, she yearned for a
High
warmer
life
and
into the
more
core.
playful connection. Her time with Uchenna the musician was a wide wind of laughter, melody, and different emotion. Together, they attended village gathering where he played his drum and guitar, spreading joy wherever he went. One evening, he composed a song just for her, making her heart skip a beat as he sang it by the firelight. His zeal for life was contagious, and Chidinma found herself drawn to his vibrant spirit. Yet, as much as she enjoyed his company, she began to worry about his commitments. Ushena's heart belonged to music and the road, and she was not sure he could settle down. Though she loved his free spirited nature, she needed someone who could promise her stability alongside adventure. Uchenna the merchant was practical, reliable, and deeply caring. He showed her his shop where he sold goods and skillfully managed his business affairs. Chidinma admired his foresight and the security he could offer. He spoke often of his plans for the future, painting a picture of a life that was stable and free from worries. But as she spent more time with him, she realized that his lifestyle felt confining. His daily life left little room for her own dreams, and she missed the passion and playfulness she had experienced with the others. She wanted a partner who could provide stability, but also support her aspirations and sense of wonder. Lastly, Chidinma spent time with Uchenna the healer, a man whose gentleness and empathy touched everyone he met. He took her to gatherings where he tended to the sick, and his calming presence was a source of comfort for all. Chidinma was captivated by his wisdom and the way he brought healing to those in need. He taught her about herbs and remedies, and she felt a peaceful bond with him. Yet, as close as they became, she noticed his reserved nature kept him distant. She needed someone who could share life's joy, sorrows, laughter, and secret without hesitation. And Ushena the healer does not seem open. As Chidinma got to know each Ushena more deeply, she found herself with cherished memories of each one.
High life
She
into the core.
reflected on her days with the farmer, where she laughed over shared meals but missed the thrill of exploration. With a scholar, she enjoyed the beauty of ideas but longed for warmth. The musician had given her a taste of adventure, but his commitment felt uncertain. The merchant offered security, yet she craved more room for her dreams. And with the healer, she felt a gentle peace, but lacked the joy of openness she had sought in a lifelong partner. One by one, Chidinma gently let go of each Ushena, realizing that there is no man without a flaw. She had weighed the Uchenna she wouldn't mind spending the rest of her life with, and finally, she returned to the Uchenna who had shown her the balance she desired. A partner who could support both her dreams and her heart. This Uchenna embraced her spirit of adventure while offering the warmth and stability she had sought all along. With him, she felt she could walk into the future without hesitation. Chidinma and Uchenna the musician stood together before the village, and twisted. They had overcome doubts and found love through patience, trust, and shared dreams. After their marriage, Uchenna the musician started singing melodious songs to entertain Chidinma's workers and her customers as they killed daily. Together, Chidinma and Uchenna lived a life filled with laughter, love, and adventure, proving that sometimes finding the right partner is a journey that brings you back to yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, leave a comment, and share if you enjoyed this story. And if you do not want to miss any of our weekly story, hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely free. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Till next time, bye.